Hi, I'm Dan from Total Fish and Tackle, and today I'm going to quickly run you through a selection of the throwing sticks that we currently have on offer. There's so many throwing sticks out there on the market at the moment that sometimes it can probably be a little bit confusing. You know, they run from as little as £15 right up to over £100. So I'll break it down and I'll try and show you exactly what it is you're getting for your money. So the 4 throwing sticks that I've chosen to show you in the video have been selected completely randomly. By no means are they in order of our preference or their capabilities. Like I said, all throwing sticks are going to end up doing the same job. It's to deliver bait out into the swim. But just like fishing rods, it all comes down to the practice and the experience that you've had with them. I could pick up a £150 top of the range carbon throwing stick, and it doesn't mean that them baits are going to go any further or any more accurate than what they are if I was to use a £15 plastic one. So it all comes down to practice, but some of them do have key features that might suit you slightly better than others. So let's take a closer look. So starting off with a Korum Easy Stick, it's definitely one of the simplest designs on the market. It's basically a lightweight and durable plastic. It's a long straight stem with a slight curve at one end. Now that curve's probably been calculated and there's been loads of science and testing, I'm sure, gone into that to get the right trajectory, but I'm just going to call that a medium curve. At the other end, long grip, you know, plenty long enough to get 2 hands on there. So if you're using big baits and trying to go for maximum distance, then the double-handed method's probably going to gain you an extra few yards. And at the bottom of that grip, there's a large hole, which serves a couple of purposes, but mainly I think it's there to stop a build-up of vacuum behind the bait, because if that was capped off closed, the vacuum behind the boilie would slow the boilie down and it wouldn't go as far. Also, if you're wetting your stick, you know, if you're getting a lot of baits that are splitting, everyone knows that you can wet the inside of a throwing stick and it's going to minimise the amount of splits that you get. So having the bowl at the bottom is just going to aid with draining water out the tube. Now, I had one of these myself for about 3 or 4 years, and I don't look after my kit at all. I treat it particularly badly, and every time I went to get my throwing stick out of my quiver, I was expecting it to be broken, crushed or split in some way or another, but it never was. Every time I got it out, it was absolutely fine, which amazed me. So extremely durable, and they're currently available for just £15.50. Moving on to the Nash Deliverance Cyber Shot. The main thing that stands out about this is that it's not a solid tube. It's basically 2 lightweight stems that run parallel to each other all the way up to this angled platform at the tip. Down at the base, you'll notice that it's the only throwing stick that has a purposely designed grip. You know, holding onto this is like holding sort of a motorbike handle or something like that. It fits your hand perfectly, it's really comfortable, and it's made from a nice sort of soft, tough rubber. The other thing that stands out is the loading port is only 3 inches from your hand. So you haven't got to reach 3 feet every time to put another bait in. You've only got to reach a few inches away, so it's very, very quick to keep reloading. Now, the main thing that stands out about this, other than the comfy grip, really lightweight design with a handy lanyard on the end as well, so it's not going to fall off, you know, fall into the margins and lose it, is the fact that it's absolutely silent. All throwing sticks make some sort of noise in various different tones. They all make a noise, but this one is nigh on silent. So it's perfect if you want to bait up in the night without people knowing, or you just don't want to disturb other people. It's extremely quiet to use. Now these are available on the website for just $49.99. Moving on to the Fox Rangemaster Carbon, as the name will suggest, it is made from carbon fibre and it is extremely lightweight. It's got a really comfy grip, it's an ever so fine textured finish to it, so again no slip, and the base just below the loading port is made of like a triangular construction, so it fits in the hand really nice because the point of the triangle is just inside your finger, so it's really, really comfortable to hold. Again, it's got a hole in the bottom with a rubber bung. Because it's made of carbon fibre, if you ever do put it down on the ground, you know, if that rubber wasn't there, you'd end up chipping the carbon. So nice soft rubber base to it, and it's extremely lightweight. It's unbelievable how much difference it makes having a lightweight throwing stick when it comes down to the amount of time that you're using it. You know, if you're putting out a few kilos of boilies and you've got quite a heavy one, you will notice it. You'll end up with sort of a tennis elbow. You'll end up with fatigue in your hand. It will go all stiff. But by having a really lightweight, comfortable stick, definitely makes a difference when you're using it for a prolonged period of time. Now this one's currently available for $79.99, and it does come with a protective neoprene case. Because it's made of carbon fibre, you don't want to be getting it damaged. But like I said, really good all-round stick, very lightweight, and only $79.99. Moving on to the Daiwa Infinity Carbon Throwing Stick. Now words can't describe just how lightweight this is. It's incredible, it really is as light as a feather. I wouldn't be surprised if it weighed the same as a single A4 piece of paper. Not only that, but it's an incredibly simple design. It's a long straight stem with a slight curve on the end, and it's just got a small hole in the base there to stop vacuum within the tube. It's important that it's got a rubber bung kept on the bottom because it is such lightweight fine carbon. if you didn't have the rubber bung there, it's quite likely that you're going to end up damaging it on the floor or when it's in transit. So just bear that in mind. If you do get one, look after it, because it is made from the finest materials. You know, this one's for the guys that are using top of the range rods with extremely fast recovery, you know, magnesium materials within their reels. If you're looking for cream of the crop, then it's the Daiwa Infinity Carbon. This one retails at $99.99, although we do currently have them on offer. I think they're only $79.99. So if you're interested in getting a new throwing stick, please do take a look at the Total Fishing Tackle website. We've got a huge variety to choose from. Hopefully the video's been of some use to you, and thanks for watching.